Right.
Now we can say we're officially starting.
Yeah. So we're
There you
officially
are.
starting.
Well, here we are. Episode
I
30,
was I was just gonna look it up.
episode 35.
Is
Episode
it
35.
35?
Yes, of Down the Cabana Hole. That's right. Yeah.
Yes, that is correct. That is correct.
Would I lie to you?
You might misinform me based on the assumption that you're correct. But I
Okay.
I checked. I
Okay.
checked.
Well, Devin, here's what who my sponsor is.
Oh, you lucky dog.
Now, is
Good
showing
for
up
you.
backwards, isn't it?
No, no, it's showing up right for me.
Oh, okay.
It's just showing
Kohana.
up backwards for you. Yeah,
Yeah,
Kohana
yeah.
showing up good for me. Yeah, cool. Well,
Kohana, very
I
good rum from Hawaii.
My sponsor is a red solo cup filled with Jack and Diet because I don't have my liquor here. So
Yeah.
cheers.
And I'm not doing cheers. Click. I'm not doing a lot of booze because I am sicker than a dog right now.
Well, what's
Okay.
going on? You don't sound sick. What's going on?
That's because I just got done blowing my nose. I'm going to plug up here pretty soon.
Oh, okay.
Hang on, timer has started. Um, yeah, we went up to Jordan and Rachel's for Father's Day weekend, and Chelsea and Liz came along, and I got
Nice.
the sweetest gift.
What was
It's
that?
cold.
Oh,
Yeah, Rachel thought she had hay fever, but day two she was like, "Oh man, I'm sorry guys, but I got a headache and it's like I'm sick and oh well, there you go."
what are
I
you gonna
still would have
do?
went
Of
because
course.
normally I don't catch what other people have. It's so weird. What are you doing?
Sorry, there's a bug. There's a bug in front of me.
Yeah. So anyhow, yeah, I'm just energy levels down, and I thought that I had an achy body today, but
Uh-oh.
I don't
Well, that's good.
because I finally found that notch, that little window where I can work out.
Oh, when
And I
is that?
realized, oh, my body isn't achy, my muscles are.
When
Yeah.
is that? When is that workout period?
Well, okay, I get up at 5 to do my
Uh-huh.
reading,
Yeah.
and Jason, he's getting here at like 6 o'clock. I can't, I just mentally cannot go straight from bed to workout. And I need that time. Here's the thing. Becky is always here late. So Jason and the gang, they're out of here by 7:30.
Yeah.
And so I worked out this morning. That's gonna do it. I can start working out again.
Nice. Well
So
done.
yeah, I was very light, but doggone it.
But at least it's something. At
I'm an
least
old
it's
man.
something.
So I'm sore, I'm sick, and I've already had a few glasses of wine, of course, because
Yes, of course, because you're a wino.
I had dinner with the fetching missus, and we're rewatching the Downton Abbey series. So
Oh, nice. Well
yeah,
done. Yeah.
because that gets me in the tropical mood.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Hey, on today's episode, they went to the beach.
Oh, well, there's that.
There's that.
Of course, it's the British beach, right? Like,
Yeah, it sucks. Brown water, brown sand.
yeah, yeah, gross.
I'm
Yeah.
sure they've got actually, when we were in Scotland, holy cow, if you didn't get out of the bus or the boat, it looked like it was a tropics. Beautiful, beautiful blue water, just gorgeous. Yeah.
Oh, well,
So it was
they
not
do love
brown
their
on brown.
they do love their Scottish lock water, right? They're with their
Yeah.
super snobby Scotch. Yeah.
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 So how is it? You are in, where are you? Tell the viewers where you are,
I
both
am in
viewers.
Huna. I'm in
In
Huna.
in Huna.
So we left Thursday morning at 4:45 a.m.
Jeez. I would
and
have I would have gotten up and wished you bon voyage, but
no, that's too early.
no.
That's even before your wake up call. We were supposed
Exactly.
to leave at 5, but I kind of got up at 4 and we were ready before, so I was like, let's just go.
I'm sure Devin Jr. just fully appreciated that.
Oh, he took a nap. He took a nap the whole way. I anyways.
You didn't make him
So
drive?
no, the truck was really loaded down and he's only driven the truck once. So anyways, so we went from our house to Prince George in the first day, and it took 17 hours and 45 minutes after our one. So I booked 1 hour to go through customs, Canadian customs, right?
Yeah.
And we got there 35 minutes early. So I was like, cool. And then I got my taser confiscated because I didn't realize that that was illegal.
Oh.
So when we pulled up, he was like, I'm just going to ask you this one time. Do you have any weapons? And I'm like, well, I don't have any guns, but I do have a taser if that counts. And he's like, oh, yeah, that counts. And then he was asking us a bunch of questions. And then he made us pull over to this thing and go inside. And he's like, bring your taser. So they took the taser and then they like searched me and searched Bibby. And Bibby was terrified because
Oh,
he'd
that's
never been
awesome.
searched. Now it was weird because they didn't actually touch you. They just like made you stand in the corner and like lift up your shirt and take
And
your
put on a
shirt off.
dunce
Like,
cap.
yeah, yeah. Bibby was so stressed out. And I'm like, dude, don't worry. But then they had to like go through the truck, so it took over an hour, oh,
Yeah,
well
yeah.
over an hour.
All you had to
But
do
the
was say no, no weapons.
well, but the dude said if they would have found it, it's immediately arrest. Like you're
No,
arrested.
because you would have said, no, that's not a weapon. It's a taser. It's not a gun or a knife.
Well, Christina, I was told Christina, and she looked on the website, the Canadian border website or whatever, and on there it says tasers are illegal, like a whole bunch of times.
Man, I'm glad I didn't mention that when Julie and I went up there.
Did you have a taser?
We got 10,
No, you
just in
didn't.
case we lose one.
Yeah. Anyway, so that was kind of a whole debacle.
Actually, what you could do, okay, here's how you get around that. You tell them it's a defibrillator.
What was funny is when I gave it to them, they made us go sit down across the way, right? And so this officer was like talking to another officer, and then all I heard this, "Brah, brah, brah," and this guy like jumped at me, like, "Oh, what was that?" So he was playing with it.
Oh, man, that should be against the law right there.
Yeah,
They shouldn't get
and
to play with your stuff.
I wondered if we were getting extra scrutiny, like digging through our stuff because of that.
Oh, yeah.
But then when I had to sign for them taking it, essentially, he said, it's a good thing you told us because if we would have found it, you would have been arrested. So that kind of leads me to believe that because my truck was full of boxes and a whole bunch of stuff,
Yeah, there is that. It does kind of look
that,
like a,
yeah.
what do they call that? End of civilization.
Oh, yeah. What do they call that? A bug out vehicle? Looks like a
Yeah,
bug
yeah,
out vehicle. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Especially with the desks and the coffee bar still in the box.
And the satellite antenna, and yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, this dang bug
I
pissing
don't
me
have
off.
any bugs. And the sun is out. It's because
Sun
it's
is
not
out here
late.
too.
It's not
Yeah.
late as we're making this because I'm going to try to
Yeah.
sleep tonight and get rid of this. Although I will probably sit in the hot tub for a while,
Oh, nice.
you know, work the.
So we ended up getting in Prince George at like
So,
9:15.
so what about your taser? What happens to that?
Oh, they just took it.
So you don't get it back ever?
No,
They can't
no,
just hold it for you so that when you're heading back into America,
no, no.
that's bullshit.
Plus, plus, I'm not going through that way on the way home. Anyways, we're going through the
Well,
port
then
closest to
fine,
Vancouver.
mail
But
it.
no, no, you forfeit it.
Well, you shouldn't have. You should
It
have
was
just turned around. Said,
yeah.
fine, I don't want to go in your damn country, pussies.
So that was a super long day, and then
Yeah.
the next day we left at like 6:30 a.m. and we arrived at Northern Rockies Lodge at like 8 o'clock at night. So that was a super long day. And then from there we went to Skagway, and that was okay. We got into Skagway like around dinner time, four
Move
o'clock,
this because that sun
four
is
o'clock or so.
where. There we go. That's
And
good.
then next day we got on a ferry, put the truck on a ferry,
Yeah.
and took that. We got to Juneau super late, like 9:30. And then next day we took a plane. We were here at noon yesterday. So
Oh, cool.
tomorrow I have to fly back to get my truck and put it on a ferry to bring it here. then I'll be settled for 56 days or 57 days.
Yeah.
So yes,
I got it on my calendar, counting the days.
yeah, cool. So
Yeah.
we should have a couple of these remotely.
Yes, we
Maybe
will.
maybe one time now that we've got this figured out,
Yeah.
I'll try to do it from the boat.
Ooh, that would be awesome.
We'll see if I can get good enough internet out there. I'll do some testing.
Yeah, see, that's the hard thing.
But if I go right in front of the ferry dock or the
But what
in front
about
of the cruise dock,
what if you use your phone
yeah, I
as
can do it from my phone. And I
yeah.
think I can
No, no,
do it
no.
from the
I mean
cruise dock.
you could bring your laptop and have it get the internet off of your phone cellular.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
Yeah, okay. I'm sorry. I'll shut up.
Yeah. So that'd be cool. Bibby is back there, catching a fish while we're talking. That'd be cool.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Hey, so it just kind of crossed my mind this little news story that I heard.
Okay, let's talk about it.
Um, it involved an Uber driver who
Okay.
goes to pick up this girl who was at a
Uh-huh.
bar who had had too much
Okay.
to drink.
Uh-huh.
Well, this Uber driver somehow made a way on his phone to make it seem like he had dropped her at her place. Well, he went somewhere else, and mom and dad were going, "Where is she? Where is she?" So, fortunately, I don't know what the app was, but he used his phone to see where her phone was, and it was down by the river. And so he grabs a few relatives or friends to go see what the hell's going on. They get down there, they see the Uber vehicle, open the door. She's naked, about passed out. He's got his pants down. And all I can say is that guy's lucky he's alive. They beat the living shit out of him.
Yeah,
Yeah. And
and
I'm
he deserved
surprised he's
it.
even alive, man. I don't think I could have stopped myself. I don't think I could.
Well,
And see, that's the part that I want to talk about is it's I'm not saying that that's right. Obviously, Jesus makes it very clear to me that's not right.
well, that's why you don't go by yourself and you take more than one person because one of the people should
Good
have a
point.
clear enough head
Good point.
to say, look, like you've assaulted him, you made your point.
Yeah.
Killing him is going to guarantee you go to jail.
Yeah. Yeah.
So while it might be what you want to do and what we all want to do, that's why you take more than one person because one person, if they can't control themselves, then they don't have that
Yeah.
positive reinforcement from, hey, buddy,
I
like
just
don't
can't.
go to jail over this.
I just cannot imagine
Ugh, me neither.
the feelings. I would just go. See,
Nuts.
there's only been a couple of times in my life where you got that fight or flight thing,
Hmm.
and when that happens, you unless you're trained like a military person,
Yeah.
and so you're used to that all the time, you kind of lose your wits. You're
Oh,
not
for
thinking
sure.
so clearly.
For sure.
And there's only been a couple of times, one time especially, and I'm just glad that nothing came of it. But
Hmm.
I know I would lose it. I would just absolutely lose it. Anybody hurts
Yeah.
my family, I
Oh, yeah,
just
I agree. I agree. But at some point, you have to ask yourself the question, how far are you willing to ruin your life to go too far?
right. But that's the
Right.
problem. If I'm sitting at home talking to my friend about
Yeah.
this, I'd say,
Yeah.
no, you
It's
don't go
easy.
this far because I'm
Yeah.
thinking.
Yeah. But that's why you take more than one person before you put yourself in that situation. You take more than one person because,
Right.
if it's not your kid, the likelihood of you extending that is less, right? Than if
Depending
it's
on
your child,
depending
right?
on who your friends are.
Well, but even still, right? Like even still,
Yeah.
it's in the best interest of the parent to not go that far because then you're just throwing away your life anyways, and then you're not
I
going to see
know.
your kid anyways. So
Yeah.
now depending on the situation. So, anyways, it's just better to have more people. The more people there are, I think the higher the likelihood that somebody
We'll have
has
rationality.
a rational moment and
Yeah.
say, look, we all want to kill this guy,
Yeah.
but it's not worth any of us throwing our lives away when we gave him a good beating anyways, right?
Right. Right. Ass whooping. Hey, you know what I noticed? My picture seems a lot more clear than yours.
Yeah, because my camera sucks.
It does.
It's my work
I just
PC
thought maybe
camera.
you're going for that 50s, whenever the girl comes on the screen, it's got this
Oh,
soft glow to it. And I've got this harsh, red, ugly face.
well, let me see if I can. There was a setting that I looked at that had like soft, like not soft, but what did it give me? It
Vintage.
gave me not vintage. It was
Like Bogart
it
and
was a
Bacall.
filter. It was a
Any,
filter.
anytime Bacall's on the screen, it's soft and hazy, and they did that.
Yeah.
Do you remember that series that Bruce Willis and some girl did? He's a detective or something like that. Oh, there you go.
Oh yeah, yeah, there we
Yes.
go. That's much better, right?
I remember they did that with her in that kind of
Oh,
a
did they?
kind of a nostalgic thing. I think is what they're going for. Well, yeah, you can stick to the tropics if you want. I don't
No,
mind my background.
it's
I just mind my face.
next
Hey,
time I'll have my PC and I'll have my extra camera, which is more high quality than this
there you
laptop
go.
piece of shit.
There you go.
So anyway,
So have
yeah.
you been fishing yet?
No, no fishing yet. We were gonna go last night. I got Bibby his fishing license, cost me $100. But we were gonna go last night, but it got too windy. I think we're gonna go tomorrow morning since tomorrow is Juneteenth. I have the day off, so I can go tomorrow morning instead of
Oh,
having my 6 a.m. meeting.
tomorrow is a very important day, not just because of Juneteenth. What was it? My brain's a little bit fuzzy with medicine and alcohol. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
the what is it? Something good?
Tomorrow, back in 1958, the hula hoop was invented.
Oh, nice.
So you guys should go buy a hula hoop and
Nisa has one.
I know
Remember she gave you that nice little
she was showing me her circus moves.
demonstration
Yes.
when we had dinner. Yeah,
Yeah, we need to have Christina and Nisa over sometime so we can talk about you two guys.
you should. That'd be good. Talk
Yeah,
shit
yeah, yeah,
for certain.
yeah. So how's Eddie? How's Chris?
Eddie's good. Chris is good. Eddie's good. Barb is good. Everybody's good.
Hey, how
What's
are
up?
you,
What's
sir?
up? How are you, sir? He wants to know how you are.
Good.
I
He's
heard you got
good.
frisked.
Yeah, he got frisked. He can't hear you because I have the headphones in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he got frisked. He was not, he was very stressed out by that, huh? Huh, buddy?
From what? Oh,
From
getting molested?
getting
Yeah.
molested. You know, it's funny because they didn't actually touch us, but it felt just as wrong because they were
Yeah.
like, pull up your shirt and show
Yeah,
me your
yeah.
waist, and
Luckily, they didn't say pull down your pants.
it felt just as wrong.
Luckily, they didn't say pull down your pants.
Yeah, they didn't say
Yeah.
pull down your
Did he tell
pants,
you
but
to after you pulled up your shirt and pulled down your pants, did he tell you to sashay across the room?
yeah. And there was a lady with him too, and she had gloves on, and I was like, oh, really? Okay, but she didn't do anything.
Oh, that's a
Like, what you
letdown.
gonna do?
Yeah, so everybody's good. We
Good.
went yesterday and saw Billy for a little bit, and
Um,
he's doing good. Maxine's doing good.
How about Barb? How's Barbara doing?
Barb is good. Everybody's
Good.
good.
Nice.
So
I think I definitely need to plan on getting up there again next year.
yeah, we should.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Get another
We got to
trip.
get Brett up.
Yeah.
And
Bring my drone again.
who else didn't get to go
Uh
last time?
Doug was thinking about it.
Yeah, Doug wanted to go.
Uh and I see I would like to have Jason go.
Yeah. Well, he can go now.
Yeah, exactly. He's legit.
He's
And
legit.
I think we could actually run this because it's only for a long weekend. We could actually run the business without us. We're tearing up
Yeah.
Twiggy's roof. Started that
Oh,
today.
really?
Yeah.
So you're doing a full new roof, huh? You don't like to do those.
Yeah, but he's a friend.
I know.
So he's gonna get a decent deal from me. I mean,
Good for
that's what
you.
I'm gonna tell him.
Yeah.
He's not gonna get
Yeah.
this far on the video. He won't know that I'm ripping him off.
Yeah. Yeah, he just sees that I'm in it and he won't want to watch it anyways. There's that. So,
I don't think so.
yeah, so what else is going on? I don't know. Work is work.
Yeah.
Uh
I do have another thing that I could show you.
Okay. Well,
That's
show
pretty
me.
darn cool that I got for
Oh,
Father's Day.
cool. Show me.
I don't know if you were on Facebook to see it. Julie had posted it, but I'll be right back.
Okay. Julie posted it on
Check this
Facebook.
out. This,
What is that?
the Cabana game. Chelsea
Oh,
made this.
you have your own game?
I have my own game.
Man, you lucky
You're
dog.
trying to get the treasure coins. You know, you're passing through the different areas. You know, the castle and sand pit and bar and things like that.
Is it
6 players can play, and let me
six
show you.
players?
Up to 6 players. Let's see. Hold on. Hold on.
What's the model? What's it modeled after? Like Monopoly or something?
No, well, it's just a game. She and Julie made it up. So here is one piece that is Rachel,
Oh, nice.
and there's Jordan, her husband,
Nice.
and
Nice.
there's Liz,
Oh, that does look like Liz kind of.
there's Chelsea,
Chelsea, yeah, that's definitely Chelsea.
there's the fetching missus,
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
and Cabana.
Nice. Nice. Well, what's the style of play? Like, what
Well,
type of game?
it's a very basic game. It's a big deal, so I'll try to open it up without.
Oh, hey.
So there you go.
Oh, wow.
And so you're going around from start to
Oh
finish.
man, it's like the full cabana. Look at that. Show me that
Yeah.
again.
Well, I don't want it to break, dude.
Dude, that is awesome.
Yeah, isn't
So
it?
you just like travel around the cabana and you have to do stuff.
Well, and so you draw cards depending on the little piece that you land on,
Hmm.
and then when you do what it says on that card, and sometimes you get a treasure coin, sometimes you get the drink thing. So you have to roll the drink die, and like on this one, you're going to get one gold piece. This one, you get 5.
Oh,
This one, that's a little puke face. It was a
so you
bad
have to
bitch
drink.
drink. So you
Oh,
lose a turn.
so you lose a turn. Nice. Well,
Yeah,
that's cool.
isn't that cool?
Yeah, that's cool.
So that counts as a birthday gift too. So I'm set for the month of June. Yeah,
Nice. Well,
that
that's
was pretty
cool.
sweet.
I got what did my wife and kids get me? They got me they got me this like mitts for like barbecuing and it said
Oh,
something on it. And they gave it to me like last minute right before I left. And so I don't remember everything. Baby, what else was in that Father's Day thing? What? In that my Father's Day gift, there were those mitts and there was something else and some chocolate. What was the other thing? Not the card. There was something else. We can't remember. So I hope my wife's not watching this.
I know how that goes.
I'll make sure to have her watch it.
Anyways, yeah, what did we do on Sunday? Oh, Sunday we were on the ferry. Oh man, that thing is long.
Long
Oh,
ride, huh?
well, this is what I didn't understand. So when I bought the tickets, because we had to get like 2 people tickets and 1 car ticket, right, to go from Skagway to Juneau. And it said 1:45 to 8 o'clock. Okay. So then when we got to the ferry, we had to be there a few hours early, and we went quite a bit early to check in. And it said the boat arrives at 1:45, departs at 2:45, and arrives in Juneau at 8. Okay, well that's different. Okay. So then at 1:45 the boat arrived and I took some like GoPro video of the ferry coming in and docking, so that's pretty
Cool.
cool.
Cool, cool.
And then they started putting us on, right? And
Right.
then it took a while to leave. I think we didn't leave until like maybe 3 o'clock. But then we stopped in Haynes and people got off and people got on. And then I was walking by this, like, if you get called to the office, like there's this little door and there's someone in there. But on there it said like all the times for the day. And it said landing in Juneau at 9:30. So somehow we had an hour and a half delay. So we
Oh
got on the
man.
boat at like 2 o'clock and we didn't get off until like 9:30.
Oh man.
And I didn't, I don't know. I don't know the rules. I've never been on a ferry. So like we didn't bring anything from the car except our phones, and our phones were dying. So we didn't have
But you got
chargers. And then
well, you always bring your charger cord.
yeah, I didn't do
And you got
that.
food there, right? They got
Well,
a
you have to
little
buy, yeah, we bought dinner, lunch, dinner kind of thing.
yeah.
So we had that, but it was just so boring. And it was so windy. You try to go outside and like the wind is like blowing you over.
Yeah.
Luckily, Bibby brought his backpack, and so he had his Chromebook. So we just opened up his Chromebook and like charged our phones from his Chromebook.
Oh, nice.
So we did that, but that was a long day.
Did you did you see the Happy Friday that I shot when Julie and I were down in Tahiti? We were on the sailboat and the weather was just nasty.
Yes,
And, and
I
I'm just
remember that one. Yeah,
yeah, that was that was bad. And it's funny because I went out on the onto the bow and of course everybody's inside
yeah.
and the captain and crew so they can see me out there but they don't hear what's being said and I'm just talking into my phone and I am drenched and later on the captain saw me and he said, I got to give it to you, you're very committed. Yes, I don't know who you were talking to, but you were very committed to talking outside for some reason.
Yeah. Well, I mean, how many weeks in a row have you done a Happy Friday? Like 5 years worth?
I think it's more.
More than five
I
years,
think
huh?
so. I don't know. I'd have to do the math again. I don't remember.
You are pretty committed to that.
The only time that I flat out didn't do it was when mom died.
Yeah,
And
I remember that.
I was over in Morocco at the time. It didn't make sense to fly back because there was nothing that could be done
Yeah,
for quite a while. Julie couldn't do anything, so it's not like she was getting stuck doing anything.
yeah, yeah.
Um, and I just didn't feel good about, hey, happy Friday, and that kind of stuff. So I remember a lot of people knew I was in Morocco. And I also didn't realize one day, I have not been posting my daily things like I usually do.
Hmm.
And, and I don't want anybody to think that something happened. It turns out nobody cared, but,
Like most of your Happy Friday videos,
yeah,
except for
but
me. I watched them.
well, no, because this was considering my daily log. I always have a
Yeah,
daily
yeah,
log whenever I travel.
yeah.
And I wasn't doing that at all. Um, and I was still enjoying my time with Jordan, and we were enjoying Morocco, um, but yeah, I just didn't feel like being humorous at the time,
Yeah, I
and
recall that. Yeah. But outside of that, your
yeah,
commitment is strong, sir. I have to say, I don't think I've done anything like that for so long.
it's, it's not like it's important. That's the sad thing. Anything important, I don't do, but
Well,
if it's trivial, I'm on it.
but if it's trivial and nobody watches it, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
Oh
I mean,
man,
it's a good conversation starter when you travel though. Like that's amazing. I actually I uh I went to the bar in St. George at the hotel, and because I needed some foil because we had went to this pizza place and Bibby was like, "Oh, I don't want to eat. I don't feel." So we had all this pizza left over, and I didn't want to just throw it out. So I went down, and the box wouldn't fit in the little tiny fridge. So I went down to the bar and I asked for some foil, and so I got a drink just because I felt weird just asking for foil.
ooh,
And there was this
the
lady
meeting's
standing
going to
there.
end in 10 minutes, FYI.
Okay, yeah, yeah. And so this lady was there. So I struck up a conversation and I tried to get my Dana game on, right? Like just talking to random people and striking up a conversation. So I tried. I gave it my best effort.
That's funny.
So
I had
yeah.
I had I don't think it was the same one. I think it was two different cruises where I had to do the Happy Friday and a cruise. Oh man, you got to be ahead of the game because that internet, you can
It's
download
slow.
stuff, but the upload sucks. It
Yeah.
it takes forever to get it video uploaded, video, you know. And
Yeah.
so one of the cruises, um, it was a bunch of people were at the bar. And so I had the bartender make me a drink. I got permission from
Yeah, yeah, I remember
ahead of
that one.
time. And so they made me a drink that was part of the Happy Friday. And everybody at the bar was like, Happy Friday. We didn't
Yeah.
know each other from Adam. And yeah,
Yeah. But that's good. Like that's one of the things I appreciate about you is your openness to be friendly with everyone. And
I try.
I sometimes aspire to be more like that. So
Well,
so there's that.
you made me proud trying to be friends to somebody giving you tinfoil.
Yeah. Well, and there was a lady standing next to me, and so I struck up a conversation with her, and she was like telling me to go to this winery and
As soon as you said, she was telling me to like go to hell.
no, she had just gone to this
Oh, cool.
winery, and
Cool.
so yeah, but I was like, yeah, I'm leaving, so I'm not going.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, hey man, I don't know how many minutes we've got. Uh
That's all right. We
oh,
can
we got
we
eight.
can
We got 8 minutes.
8 minutes. I still have a little bit of drink left.
I do too. I'm sorry. I'm really letting the team down.
That's all right. That's okay. Yeah, I think Chris said that he's gonna go look at a four-wheeler and maybe buy it, and then if he does, then me and Bibby can just like tool around town on it. So
Cool.
that'll be cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
So hopefully lots of adventure here.
Oh, well, you got all summer long to get into adventuresome trouble.
That's right.
Get
Hopefully
some
not
good
too
video
much trouble.
shots of bear too. We didn't see bear though.
Oh man. Oh, speaking of bears, when we were driving from the Northern Rockies Lodge to Skagway, we saw 4 or 5 bears.
Ooh.
We saw a bunch of deer. We saw a couple moose. We saw a bunch of caribou. We saw a bunch of buffalo. We saw a couple foxes. It
Wow.
was we were like we were like getting behind
Wow.
our time because of all the wildlife. It was cool. So we got a bunch of
Wow.
good video of that.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
we, when we were
So
driving back from Jordan and Rachel's this weekend, um, driving down the freeway, and this deer, a younger one, not a baby, but a young one, hops out on the freeway, you know. So we're all
ooh.
slamming the brakes and then hops on the other side as vehicles are just barreling down. And we're all just like bated breath watching, and he just missed getting hit by this big RV.
Oh
And
geez.
so everybody was like, Yay! He made it.
Yeah, so hoping to see a lot of bear. We'll do some
Yeah.
halibut fishing, some summer salmon, summer kings open. So if you catch a king, you can keep it.
Ooh.
So yeah, hopefully. And I saw Jared and I told him, once I get a 50-pound box of halibut, I'm gonna send it to Dana. We're gonna try this cargo, Alaska cargo thing.
Yeah.
So
Just let me know so it's not
yeah,
sitting there at the airport
yeah, yeah, for sure. I'll let you know. So
out on the
cool.
tarmac.
Cool. Well, maybe we should end it on that. And
Yes.
2 weeks from now, we will re-adjourn.
And we know what we're doing this time.
Yeah. Cheers.
Down the cabana
The
hole. That
Cabana
was fun.
hole.
Cheers.
All right. Cheers.
Click. No, on the camera. On the camera. Boom. There you go.
All right.